Happy Wednesday afternoon, everyone, and I'm glad you're here. Welcome to yoga from my living room to yours. I used the small chime to ring us in today because Mischief is sleeping over in my book nook, and I didn't want to wake him up with the tone of the singing bell. He's got his paw over his head, and the minute I rang the first chime, he opened one eye and looked at me like, "Oh, no, you aren't." So I went carefully with the um, call into yoga today. So happy Wednesday. I hope you all are well. If you notice, I'm sure you have, I have my yoga strap with me. So if you have a minute and you can go get a strap or a belt or a scarf or one of those stretchy bands, please do. And we will use it for part of our practice today. So let's come into our yoga seat. I'm going to put my strap on the back of my yoga seat. And let's come into our yoga seat by inhaling up and exhaling all the way down. Placing your hands over your heart. Sitting nice and tall. Let's close our eyes. And let's begin to establish the breath that will carry us through our practice today. And relaxing your hands down, placing your hands in your lap. Sitting with a nice tall neck, let's just look over our right shoulder. And following the rhythm of your breath, inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. And let's do this one more time to each side. And as your head comes back to that nice tall center space, then gently bring your chin to your chest and following the rhythm of your breath, inhaling, rolling your head to the right, stopping as the right ear comes to the right shoulder, And as you release the breath, let your head roll back down to center. On your next inhale, roll your head to the left, stopping as the left ear comes to the left shoulder, and then exhaling back to chin to chest. So again, follow your breath. And one more time to each side. And as you're done with your head rolls from side to side, breathe your head up to a nice tall center space. Relax your arms down by your sides. Let's stretch our fingertips toward the floor. Keep that stretch active as you turn your head from right to left. And again, follow your breath. Inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. So keep your stretch nice and long. Feel the stretch across the top of the shoulders and move your head from side to side. And let's do this one more time to each side. Inhaling into center, exhaling to the other side, and inhale back to center, and exhale to the other side. And then bring your head back to center. Relax that stretch. Shake your arms out a little bit. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. And let's make big circles with our elbows. And let's go the other direction. And then bring your elbows straight out from your shoulders. Bring your arms up in cactus pose or gold post pose. And we're just going to do a little stretch here for the upper back. Bring your forearms together. Feel your shoulder blades stretch apart. And then bring your arms back. Little arch in your upper back stretch for the chest. And again, forearms together and stretch back. And forearms together and stretch back. And forearms together and stretch back. And forearms together and stretch back. One more. Forearms together and stretch back. Now bring your forearms together and push them up. Just pulse them a little bit. See if you can raise them higher and higher. Notice where you feel the work here. Now push them up and hold. Take a breath. And then bring them back down. Stretch them back out to the sides. And we're going to do that together and stretch back again. So bring your arms together and stretch them back. Really get a nice stretch for the chest, a little bit of a squeeze of your shoulder blades. And together, stretch between the shoulder blades and stretch back. And together and stretch back. And together and stretch back. Two more like this. Together and stretch back. And together and stretch back. And then let's place our hands in on our thighs. Sitting nice and tall, let's take a nice transition breath right here. And let's go into a nice spinal twist, taking the right hand, placing it on the outside of the left thigh. The left arm comes to the back of the chair, keeping us nice and tall here. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your left shoulder and breathe here. And then breathing yourself back to that nice tall center space. Let's place the left hand on the outside of the right thigh. The right arm comes to the back of the chair. Nice tall back. Nice deep breath here. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your right shoulder. And let's breathe here. And then breathing yourself back to that nice tall center space. Now holding on to the sides of your chair, let's lift up our left leg, keeping our knee bent. And let's do some nice little circles here. And let's go the other direction. And then let's stretch out the left foot or left leg and flex the foot and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point. One more. Flex and point. Now with the toe pointed, Let's make big circles with our big toe. And let's go the other direction. And now let's put our leg down with our foot flexed up and grab our belts. And placing your belt in the middle of your foot, in the arch of your foot. Sit nice and tall. Take a breath here. Now raise your leg up. Give it a nice stretch. Keeping your foot flexed. And just breathe into the stretch here. Now let's take the left leg out to the side. So you can hold on to your straps or your band with one hand, hold on to your chair, and pull your leg out to the side wherever it's comfortable. Breathe into the stretch here. And then bring your leg back to where we started and stretch up one more time. And breathe. And then slowly relax your foot down. Take your band off and put it on the back of your seat. And then holding on to your seat, let's raise up the right leg and do those little circles. And let's go the other direction. And then let's stretch out the right leg and flex the foot and point and flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. One more. Flex and point. Now with your toe pointed, make big circles with your big toe. And let's go the other direction. And then let's set the right leg down with the foot flexed up and grab our bands again. And once again, put the band under your foot, in the middle of your foot in your arch. And as you are ready, bring your leg up and stretch. Keeping your foot flexed. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed if you can. And breathe here. Now, once again, hold your band in one hand, hold on to the chair, and bring your leg all the way out. Give a nice stretch here, and breathe. And then bring your leg back, one more nice stretch in center. And then gently relax your right leg out. Stretch your left leg out to meet the right and put your left leg in your band. Keeping your feet flexed, pulling your band up. Relax your shoulders down and back, holding your band or your scarf or your belt as close to your hips as you can, sitting nice and tall. This is modified staff pose with the band. And let's breathe 2 nice transition breaths right here. And then releasing the band. And if you have a really long band or belt or scarf, fold it in half and make sure you're at the edge of your seat. Let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze. And as our shoulders round to the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax your shoulders down the back body. And let's bring our shoulders up the back, all the way up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And my shoulders are cracking as your shoulders round the top of the circle. Stretch your shoulder blades apart and round your shoulders down the front. Now, we're just going to stretch our bands straight out, arms straight out, and overhead. So let's lean to the right, make it real simple to begin, and up through center, and lean to the left, and up through center, lean to the right, and up through center, and lean to the left, and up through center. Now we're going to add a half a forward fold into table bend in between right and left. Okay, so let's lean to the right and up through center. Now push up, out, and down. Let your core do the work. Come to a nice flat back. And then again, let your core do the work. Come all the way up and lean to the left. And back up, stretch up, 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 out, and down. Coming to that table bend with help of your scarf or belt. And then come all the way up and lean to the right. Come all the way up, stretch up, up, out, and down. And then come all the way up and lean to the left. And come up. Now we're going to add one more thing to that sequence. As we lean to the right, we're going to pull down with the right arm so we get a little bit longer stretch on the left side. And as we go to the left, we're going to pull down with the left arm to get a little bit more of a stretch on the right side. All right, so push up, 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 up. Let's go back into that nice table bend to start. Really trying to stretch that spine a little bit, so push your arms forward. Keep them way out, 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 and up. Now, to the right, to your natural stretch, and then pull down. See if you can stretch a little bit more. And then come all the way up. This time again, push up, 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 out, and all the way into that table bend. Really try to push your arms forward, forward, stretch your spine. And then come all the way up with that nice tall spine. And then let's go to the left. Natural bend, and then pull just a little bit. See if you can lengthen the stretch. Nice. And up through center. Push up, 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 up. And over into that table bend. Really stretch your arms forward. Lengthen your spine. And then push out and up. And then over to the right. Let's pull down, lengthen the stretch, and come all the way up. Push up, up, up. Don't slip off your chair. Push up, 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 out, and down. Really lengthen your back here. Always keeping your breathing nice and deep. Come on, up and to the left. And let's pull down with the left arm, lengthen the stretch, and then come all the way up. And we're going to do that one more time. So push up, 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 and over. And really try to push your arms forward, forward, forward. Lengthen your spine, engage your core, and come up. And then to the right. Pull down with the right arm, lengthen that stretch. And then up, up, up. Push up, 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 out, and come all the way forward. Really try to lengthen the spine. Engage your core. Come all the way up. Stretch up and to the left. Natural stretch, and then pull down, and then come all the way up, and then push up, 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 all the way up and over. Nice long back here, and then let your core bring you all the way up. And then let's bring our arms down, placing our hands in our laps. Let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze. I know it was a lot for the shoulders. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Squeeze, squeeze. Relax your shoulders down the back body. And let's bring our shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle. Squeeze and bring our shoulders all the way up. Up to our ears, squeeze, squeeze. And as the shoulders round the top of the circle, round the shoulders down the front. Nice. So, sitting at the edge of your seat, we're going to come up into a standing position with chair pose. We're going to use our belts. So sit nice and tall, take a breath here. Stretch your arms out in front of you, holding your belt. Make sure your feet are firmly planted on the floor, sitting nice and tall. See yourself come up out of your seat into chair pose. Prepare your mind and body. And as you are ready, come up into chair. Now stretch your arms forward in chair pose. Stretch, stretch. And breathe here. Notice where you feel the work of chair being done. Now bring your arms up just a little bit. Notice if there's more of an engagement with your core. Now push through the bottom of your feet and come all the way up, nice and tall. So that flow that we just did in the chair, we're going to do in standing. So let's just take a moment to make sure that our feet are a little bit wider than hip width or maybe chair width apart. If you look at the legs of your chair, your knees are soft, your back is relaxed. Okay, so we're going to do side, 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 side. And then we're going to add that forward, coming all the way down, nice flat back. Only this time we're going to come all the way down. Okay, and then come all the way up. So, and then of course we're going to add the pull down. So let's try it in standing. So stretch your arms up, 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 nice and tall. And let's lean to the right. And up through center. And lean to the left. And up through center. We're going to do that to each side one more time. Notice if the stretch is different from when we were in the chair. Lean to the right. And up through center, and lean to the left, and up through center. Okay, so now we're going to push up, 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 keep your knees soft, up, 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 out, hinging at the hips, come all the way down, nice and slow, come all the way down, keep your back long. And as your hands come down toward your feet, stretch your arms all the way out. Let your core bring you up. Stretching nice and tall. Let's lean to the right. And up through center, push up, 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 out, and all the way down. Tighten your core as you come down. And then push your arms straight out, engage your core, come all the way up. Stretch nice and tall, lean to the left. And then come all the way up, push up, 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 out, and down. Once again, remember, engage your core, let your core do the work. Don't forget to breathe. Stretch your arms out, 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 and up. Okay, we're going to do that one more time without the pull down. So, to the right. Nice stretch here. And up into center. Push up, 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 out, and down. Nice flat back. Working nice and slow. Maybe you feel a stretch in between your shoulder blades or in your upper back. Stretch your arms out. Let your core bring you up. Nice tall stretch here to the left. And then come all the way up. Stretch up, 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 out, and down. All the way down to the floor. And then stretch your arms all the way out and up. Now we're going to do the pull down as we are on our side stretches. So come to the right, get that natural stretch, and then pull down. Lengthen the stretch. And then come up through center, stretch up nice and tall, come all the way forward and down. And then stretch, stretch, stretch out and up. And then let's lean to the left, natural stretch, and then pull down. And then come all the way up, stretch nice and tall, stretch, stretch, out and down. Trying to keep your back nice and long. And then stretch your arms down, out, and up. Let your core bring you up. And over to the right again. Natural stretch. And then pull down, lengthen it just a little bit. And then up through center. Stretch up, stretch, stretch, nice and tall. And out and down. Sometimes when you hang here, it just feels good. Stretch down, out, and up. Nice and tall. To the left, natural stretch, then pull down. And then come all the way up. Stretch, stretch, stretch up, out, and down. Now stretch here, so try to stretch toward the floor. Your knees are soft. Let's take a nice breath here, just letting gravity do its work. Now stretch down, out, and all the way up. Stretch to the ceiling. And then bring your arms down, placing your band on the back of your chair. Let's bring our feet together just a little bit, standing in mountain pose. Let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze our shoulders up there. Squeeze, squeeze. And as your shoulders round to the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax your shoulders down the back body. Crunch, crunch. And now squeeze your shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle. Bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And round your shoulders down the front. And let's inhale up. And as we exhale, twist to the right. Welcome Wednesday and Thursday. I think we have some sunny days coming up. Take a breath here. And then breathe yourself up to center. Stretch nice and tall. Arch your back. Open your heart center. And breathe here. And then breathing your arms all the way up. Stretch nice and tall. Twist to the left. One more time. Open your arms and embrace the day. And then inhaling up, nice and tall. Relax your arms down. Let's come into our yoga seats. In seated mountain pose, let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze. Shoulder blades together in the back. Relax your shoulders down the back body. And then shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle. Bring your shoulders all the way up. Squeeze, squeeze. Relax your shoulders down the front. Hands to your heart. Let's take a few moments with the beating of our heart and the movement of our breath. Resting here, noticing how we feel after our practice today. And bringing your hands to prayer pose at your heart center. Take one more nice deep breath here. And relax your hands down. I'm glad you were able to join me today. I hope this practice felt good to you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and the weekend's coming up and the sun is coming out. So stay happy, stay healthy, be safe, and always smile. Namaste. Thank you again. Love you all. And we didn't wake up Mischief.